You heard about Kawhi Leonard allegedly
What happened with
scamming out there?
Kawhi?
Hey, they said that he was doing some under the table $28 million no show type of endorsement deal.
What you
It's
mean?
it's getting real because you know how the NBA has a salary cap, so you can
Yes.
only have so much money to sign players. So whatever deal that Kawhi signed in 2021, maybe he wanted a little bit more. So you know what? Steve Ballmer, the owner of the Clippers, sixth richest person in the world, allegedly, got them in the mix as far as meet Kawhi Leonard, and they signed some deal with some scam in business allegedly, and it was 28 million. Now,
Like it was
yeah,
almost like a it's almost like a branding deal or a deal, but for something that don't. Hey man, it is
yeah.
what it is, bro. Hey, you
So
want me to stay? I, I need another 28 million.
yeah, and that be going on though, but unfortunately, his situation got exposed allegedly because think about it, you got players like Jalen Brunson that could get paid 200 plus million, but he signs for like 120 just so he can get Carl Anthony Towns and everybody else in the mix. So it's like,
Yeah, and then
damn,
now how
bro.
do we account for that? I still want my money. Uh,
Or maybe he's just doing it off good merit. Like, you know what? I want to build a championship team. So instead of making 200 million in 4 years, I'll make 150. I'll make
that sounds
125.
good what you said. I just want to do it on good merit.
Yeah.
My RJ can't eat good merit.
Yeah, yeah,
Yo,
yeah.
yo, son. Yo, when we on this bridge, guess what though? I gave up a lot of money for good merit. You
I got
hungry?
this championship ring. Yeah, I got this
Yeah,
championship ring, son.
eat this
Like,
good merit. Eat this
yeah,
championship ring.
it ain't gonna happen. So yeah,
Hey, Carmelo Anthony said, hey man, Carmelo Anthony, you can say what you want. He did it right now. One of the greatest basketball players to never really like amount. No, wait, I
yeah,
almost came out bad. Cause one of the greatest players to never amount. I meant for the accolades. Like,
yeah. He wanted his money. So we criticize a lot of players that get their money, and then when we look back at their career 20 years later, there's a lot of what if stories. Like, what if he didn't, take the bag and won the ring? But at the end of the day, man, you can't feed your family with rings. Yeah, it looks cool on ESPN when they're, in the barbershop talking about you. But when you got bills, got a huge overhead, and you need money, what you gonna sell them championship rings like a lot of these former players do? So it's like,
exactly.
damn. So I'm kind of like, before I was more like get as much rings as possible. Now, man, get that money in. If you win, cool. Or in your prime, get all that money, and then when you kind of like on some team to team stuff, like, all right, take a couple million here and there and be put in a good situation to win a
Try to get
championship.
that ring on your way out. Yeah.
Be like Russell Westbrook. Like every 2 years, I'm on a different team. I don't care. I made my 200 million in OKC, and I'm gonna make my 5 and 10 million every 2 years with a team.
Shout out to Russell Westbrook.
What else
I
we
keep,
got going
no,
on,
I
bro?
keep almost calling him Brian Westbrook. I don't know why.
Brian Westbrook. He might as well be. Change his identity so he can get another 10 years in the league, bro. But yo, man, who you got? Floyd Mayweather versus Mike Tyson in 2026 exhibition match.
That's fake, man. I think that was that real? Or did they both confirm it?
Yeah, it's confirmed 2026, and we spoke about this before. Like, yo, how would Floyd Mayweather fare versus prime Mike Tyson, like weight classes and just stuff like that. And
Yeah,
now we're seeing it 30 years later. We're seeing that
that's
that match.
that's why I got Floyd because Floyd always gonna be a little quicker. And he's
Yeah,
the
I
expedition anyway, so I got Floyd.
I would just say Floyd too, only because he's kind of fresh out of boxing. He's quicker. But of course, if Mike Tyson were to catch him with something, it'd be more of an impact than Floyd. But by this being an exhibition match, I don't think there's going to be a clear cut winner, even if it's announced in the ring. If it's just all right, the match ends and everybody go home and shake hands, it could be interesting, but could just be a money play, obviously.
Yeah, definitely doesn't count for records. It definitely it's exhibition though. Canelo
Yeah.
and Crawford fighting tonight.
Oh, it's tonight? Nah, I thought it was next week or on the 15th. Oh, snap.
Maybe I'm wrong, but that came on my thing, and I think it said tonight when I opened up Netflix.
Oh, it's on Netflix. Hey, 7 day free trial. Might as well start it now if
No,
they
my lady
if
got
they don't.
Netflix, so we in that boy. We in that boy.
Mm,
Don't worry,
I guarantee.
you ain't gotta tune in till like midnight. They always take
Mm,
forever for the actual fight.
Canelo versus Crawford. I got to see live in effect. Or 1 week from today,
Oh, my bad.
September. Yeah, September 13th.
You had it right.
Mm-hmm.
Well, close to right.
Yo, yeah. Hey, September 13th. That date seems familiar. Hold on. I gotta see, son. September 13th. On September 13th, 1996, iconic rapper Shakur died. Oh, okay, that's the day Tupac died. September
Okay.
13th. So damn,
Okay.
Crawford, he gotta do it for the homies, man. Come on, man, represent. You gotta use that added motivation for Tupac, dog, to beat Canelo Alvarez, dog.
Tupac. Yeah, I can't believe Tupac was still alive, man. When we was just little bitty kids.
Yeah, man, he was kind of
Uh,
like
I wish
entering
he
his
had lasted
prime.
a little longer. I could have got that feature, man. When we was
Telling you,
going after features, though.
yo, Pac, I'm a Navy veteran, please, dog. Damn, like the 50-year
I
old
don't give
Pac,
a fuck.
dog.
I don't give a fuck. What?
Hey, I wanted. It would have been cool seeing how Pac would have been like if he would
As
have
an
made it
older
to Ice
gentleman,
Cube age, Snoop Dogg age. We seen Snoop Dogg kind
I
of
think
elevate.
I think he would have been doing movies and all type of movies with who'd you say who the first Snoop? Not Snoop.
Yeah,
I think he
Snoop,
would have been
Ice,
doing movies with Ice Cube. I think he would have been doing business deals with Snoop. I think he would have been a mixture of what those guys are doing. Ice Cube, Snoop. What's another rap? Dr. Dre. I think he would have
Dr.
been a
Dre.
mixture of what
Yeah.
all those guys are doing, man. For real. Even some politics. I think he would have been involved in it all.
If he wasn't actually like a figure running for an office seat, he definitely would have had a lot of influence, bro. Like a lot of these pundits on YouTube or contributors to Fox, CNN, like his voice would have been heard, bro, if he had another 10 or 5 or 10 years to kind of get out that lifestyle.
Yeah.
He just needed a little bit more time. But yo, man, Drake dropping some mid tracks. He kind of trending on social media. He
He said,
previewing
"Man,
the
why you doing Iceman like that?"
hey, he got some little rollout where he's doing like live streaming. I don't know if you've seen any clips. Like they ain't liking the music that's being premiered on those live streams. Like they're cool, but Drake has you know, a high caliber ceiling. Like you can't just drop no random track and expect
Yeah,
the
he
people
can't
just to
drop some
vibe
shit
out.
that's like, oh, that's straight. Nah, this shit gotta be out of this world. You drizzy. Iceman.
So yeah, the fans are kind of going off, and even Rick Ross dissed them like that music is like A minor, like kind of saying this. So he throwing out a little wordplay and dissing them at the same time. So I ain't gonna lie, man. Iceman, it's a good little album title name, but if you don't got the music, the backup, everything that you've been going through over the last year, and then you don't have the label support, think about it. Labels ain't gonna support and boost those numbers up if you dissing us,
You
and
was just
especially if you
saying,
want to be a free agent.
yeah, you was just saying that's what we do, and we cheat for
Mm-hmm.
people, and this. Why would we help you? No, that's
Yeah.
cheating, right?
So yeah. So now those industry tactics, they're gonna go against Drake. Like, all right, you want to see what the numbers gonna look like when we don't push that button? All right, go ahead. We'll release the album. We're not gonna stop it. We're not gonna shelve it, but we're not gonna put the power behind it to be heard and be playlisted.
He's like just a regular. I hate to say it. He's more so becoming like a regular hot rapper, if that makes sense.
Yep.
Like just a regular hot rapper that they put out something that's cool. They get a little shine from the people that like him, and that's like not that. Let's see. I'm just trying to give examples. He's just the same as a regular successful hot rapper. Now he's like a step above Moneybag Yo
Yep.
you know what I'm saying? Just like you're a hot rapper, bro. Offset just put out the album. Trick just put out an
Yeah.
album. Blah blah. You a regular hot. No disrespect to Offset either, but you a
Mm-hmm.
regular hot rapper. You just legacy act, regular hot rapper.
Yeah, he's in the mix. He's just a normal rapper that's trying to grind and keep a fan base pleased. And right now, I don't think he's really pleasing the fan base. Like, if you take away Drake historically and he's just dropping music, I don't think it'd be a big deal. It'd be like, okay, cool, but on to the next artist. We stay around because of Drake's history, out of respect.
You know?
But
No,
that
Drake.
respect can only.
It was crazy. At one point, he was looked at larger than life. Like, yo, Drake is just ain't no regular rapper. Dog can't come at him I don't know how to explain it.
Mm-hmm.
Then he beat Pusha allegedly.
Yeah. So now it's like, man, I don't know, man. Drake, he definitely got to kind of collaborate. I know he kind of got allegiance to Thug, but I think Thug made have threw some shots at Drake too. So I was like, you know what?
Oh no, your
Hey,
feature
gun.
over, bro. Yes, that's a dub. If you was gonna get one, bro. Honestly speaking, Young Thug stopped getting kind of down, dog. He came up the same since I at the gym.